Give me a sec. I'm just getting my headphones set up. Throwing some trash away. Cool. How's everybody doing? Normally I wouldn't be streaming today, but I've decided to change everything. Overhaul my entire YouTube channel. No, not really. Not like overhaul, but now we're just vibing. Let's play some Counter-Strike. To be fair, I really just like deathmatch in Counter-Strike. I don't really play it competitively or anything. It's just a good first-person shooter warm-up. It translates well into other games. Let me turn this up and me down. That might be better. I'm also not streaming with camera. It started me on that. We're on deathmatch. So we'll just go into it. If we get a room full of bots, we'll play something else. Or well, we'll play like one round and then we'll play something else. Dead game. If we get a room full of bots. Actually, I'm always forced into a fresh room. I think because of how I play and how many hours I have. There are people with thousands of hours. But okay, cool. Not an empty room. We'll go terrorist. That's a crazy ass statement, but oof. I missed. I thought it was lining it up. Whoa, look in the top right. I got like ping. I got stats. You can see how shitty my computer is running. We're having chicken tonight, folks. Alright, we're doing okay. They have 400-point lead, I'm just now realizing that, and we have only found a couple of people. That was a bot. Okay, noted. So, might as well talk about the channel and think about what I'm doing. No! We're doing so good. Yeah, I want to do game dev streams, but I'm not sure how to do them. What I can and can't show, what I should and shouldn't show, which there's a difference. I hit him with one bullet. Awkward reload and then third party. Well, that's a terrible time to adjust your camera. I was like moving my mouse. But yeah, there are YouTubers who do exactly, not even YouTubers, there are live streamers on many platforms who do exactly what I want to do. Like, it's not just streaming, but like making video games and showing it to people who are interested, right? And then building it with the community. I think taking player advice and constructive criticism, right, is important. But I've been mostly a player, so of course I'm gonna value player criticism, right? But now that I'm also a game developer, I see both perspectives, but I still side with the player. I'm noticing that, like, dare I say, corporate greed is what's ruining, third partied. Actually, he might have just lit me up before that guy shot me. But yeah, corporate greed is kind of ruining most people's innovations. Whoa, that 180. That was crazy. Fuck, I just checked that. Awkward timing. Okay, alright. Alright, buddy. Awkward. I was moving while shooting. That's not... You shouldn't do that. I just saw that there were two people and I was like, I should prioritize cover over killing. Awkward. Got me. I was mid-flick. A crazy way to phrase that. Never want to get caught mid-flick. I'm bad. I got psyched out by the other person. You thought, kid. Oh, I wanted the no scope. I did pretty good for being 400 points behind. I got beat by a bot, so. Oof. No, I joined super late. Let's go. Yeah, sure, Inferno. Just because someone already voted that, let's help them. We'll be support. Inferno does sound like a good map. And we have a bunch of players now. Not a dead game. Or at least not as dead as I joked about. We'll go counter-terrorist. Actually, I like the 5-7. Okay, this wasn't the map I thought it was. I thought Italy was the map. Yeah, I'll go 5-7. No pistol round. That guy lagged around that corner. He just like frame one in. Oh, he was clean with it. He was clean. His gun psyched me out. I heard the shot. Yeah, they're all deagles. I heard the shot. Oh, he has 4 health. Think I could get someone with this and 9 HP? 9 HP in a dream. I'm stuck. I'll count it. It counts. It counts. And if you want a moving target, here's a chicken. That was on you. You requested a moving target. Hypothetically. Alright, I deserve that. I just turned away from them. God, there's no one. That was convenient. If I wasn't jumping uphill right there, I'm dead. Nah, I was trying to take cover. Can we find some people? God damn it with this. That one's, it's okay. If we get found, I'm not gonna be as mad. But why? Oh, it was a Glock. I pressed G, which is the random button, the bonus weapon. Thinking. Haha, nerd. Oh my god. I hit him 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hit him with every fucking shot. Just none of them were in the head. That's so depressing. I like counted my shots. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I count 6 shots. Also, the UI told me I should be using a real weapon. We're good. No, no. Let's fucking do this. And one for the old gods. I'm in Vancouver. I'm gonna go to a hotel before I watch your stream. Hell yeah. Oh, you know he's mad about that one. Oh, you know that's the guy who just fucking knife and disrespected. He's upset. He's spaghetti. This is why I like the 5.7. Ready? I hit him twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I missed 3 shots though. And he takes the lead. It's because I'm finding people and the chickens. Now look, I'm tied with first place because of that chicken. They're worth 1 point each. It adds up. Better peek me. You better peek me. Alright, the watermelon dies. This is what you get for not checking your flank. Can we rush? Can we do the Mac 10 rush? Oh, I missed half of my shot, but way more than half. Let's be honest. You see, you can reach first place with bonus weapons too. Oh god. Oh my god, he's got like 20 HP. Fucking god, that's awkward. And then you shift walk on him. Ready? He can't hear me. He can't hear me. Elijah headshot finished it. That's how you spray. That's how you spray. Ready? 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 That's how you die. I peeked that pretty poorly. I even shot the wall. But anyway, if you're watching still, Vancouver, I hope you're doing good, lazy animator. That guy's upset as fuck. He's dying like every time with meme weapons. No one uses this, but I use it for the meme. Ready? I knew he was shooting. Oh, okay. Yeah, get that out of my hands. I'm pretty bad with that. They nerfed that. It used to be even worse. The right click was accurate as shit. Why am I going so hard on them? Couldn't tell you. 83 damage. Peek me, peek me, peek me. I hear the footsteps, I don't care. Someone's coming for me, but I don't give a shit. God damn it. He's camping over there. He's got like 17 HP. Hey, hey. Hey, get back out here, coward. I actually hit him for 12 damage. Get rocked. It's the cherry red. Poor chickens. Wouldn't want to be a chicken hanging around me. So you rushed the cover? Ah, I was hoping. He was smart with it. And he accurate too. But you rush cover so you get close with the shotgun. That's it. Right? You don't really peek them at a distance. Because I could like peek from here. Right? Oh my god, I missed every shot. No, I hit him 3 times. So like, look. There's a difference between... Alright, imagine the chicken is a person. Look at how small the chicken is. right? They go into the cover, you get to the cover. Now look how big the chicken is. Bigger target, easier to hit. You want to rush cover with short range weapons. If I hit him, I would have been proud, but I missed. That guy's spawning on me every time. I've killed him twice, but since they've joined, that was a fucking good old-fashioned Western, actual Mexican standoff. Like, I'm pointing at him, he's pointing at somebody, someone's pointing at him. Oh, oop. I aimed a bit too far to the right. Good shit, bong water. Good kill. Ah. I instinctively looked down long there to check if anyone was rushing, and he was like 5 feet from me. Uh-oh. You run faster with your knife out. No! How fucking dare you? No, I'm just kidding. I said that in voice chat. They heard me. If they have their volume on. How dare you shoot a man with a knife out? No, it's fine. That's a fair kill on him. I don't know what compelled me to look completely away. Oh, there's a person. Actually, I was checking sight. If someone is smart and they're just hanging out on site or just like in a corner somewhere, right? You get shit like that. I heard someone just spawn. Nasty work. Dude, this is so sus that I'm just gonna open Task Manager in the middle of this. I'm doing shit that I'm like, ooh, that looks suspicious. I don't know where that went. Sorry. Okay. It's just the nature of deathmatch. Oh my god! That was just good on him. Bonus weapon. Spray. I missed half my clip, but the ones that hit killed. 99 damage. Fucking damn it. Oh. Oh, it's over. Who's that handsome devil? That's my victory screech. Exactly. Exactly. GG. How do we leave? Can win, but can't quit. No, I haven't played this game in a minute. That was fun. That was good. Let's see. I have a little paper here in front of me for plans that I want to do on stream. Winning wasn't on the list, but I'm glad it made it. There's a couple times I placed like 3rd or 7th, but I was locked in. Also, I drank coffee, so. Okay. Sometimes, like, you can only have certain weapons equipped now. Loadout. There we go. This is the menu I'm thinking of. So, like, I can change out my Galil for all rifled. Here. Like, I could just drag this here. Well, this is already here, though. That's there. I'm trying to find a gun that isn't on this side to example. But I don't know if there are any rifles. I thought there were. Oh, it's a scout? Yeah, so like, boom. Now the Galil is gone. Which one's stat track? This one. How many kills? 751. That's why it looks like I'm cheating when I play. Because I run around with a StatTrak Galil. To practice. Yeah, I recommend that. Don't actually practice with like the really good weapons like the M4. You can flex on people after you've practiced with guns like the Nova or the Galil, right? Which is such a funny word to say. AK is really good, but sometimes you're gonna practice your CT side. Anywho, it's good to think about other people's games, right? Like the competitive nature of Counter-Strike, because that's like one thing that's so famous that like every other game kind of came along and either copied or improved upon. Like we mentioned before, you can see a direct line of influence from Counter-Strike and Team Fortress 2 into Overwatch, and then Overwatch and Counter-Strike into Valorant, right? So like Counter-Strike was in the top spot, gets dethroned by Overwatch 1, which gets dethroned by Valorant, right? Because they took something that people like and improved upon it, right? So anyway, it's good to go back and check these games out. Like we were just playing Half-Life, and I was like, holy fuck, all of these things are in Half-Life. Like I'm sure there were other games that had it before Half-Life, but like as a first-person shooter to have those, I'm like, well, no wonder they say it's revolutionary, you know? All right, let's try. There are so many cheaters in Dust. Like you can download the game for free. That's another reason you can tell I'm not cheating. Hold on, let's see if I can open Steam. Yep. It's my main account. Most people would download hacks because it's free. That's another reason it's a problem, right? I actually am pretty happy with the anti-cheat in Counter-Strike. I love those videos of like watching the cheaters videos, you know, like the gameplay, and they're like snapping to people through walls and shit. It's like very obvious. I at least say when I can hear them with the headphones, so if you have headphones on, you can hear them too, right? Like you can play the game with me. I did not fucking hear that guy. Actually, I kind of want to switch to this is why you check behind you, but I want to swap teams so I can use my Galil. Easy. Oh, this was the guy I heard spawn because he wasn't here a second ago. I was like, he just spawned, but he was vulnerable. That shouldn't be possible, but he wasn't the one that spawned. That guy must have been standing there for a minute. I like the PP. You can clip that. No, I like the PP Bison. There we go. So you heard that guy spawn. You just walk forward. He was either directly to my right, and I was about to die, or he was right below me. But I had to be quick enough to shoot him. He could have been standing right here, where like the soccer ball is. Oh shit. The fucking, if that guy didn't jump, he could have got me. I did not see him there. What the fuck? The game fucked you with that spawn. That guy spawned right where he died, bro. Like, that's unfortunate. Ah. Oh my god, I hit him for 91. That's what you get for opping. I hit him for 97. Oh, I'm bad. Wait, give me this. Again. The guy that killed him is dead already. That's how fast people die in this. What was he using? I didn't see the gun.
Bro, that was so freaking fake. way you're real.
No way you're real? Please tell me he's talking to me. Oh, there's someone.
Support the city.
You mean the bot?
Your microwave's beeping. I don't know what the fuck that beep was.
Come on, support the idiot, man. His name Bonnie.
Who is?
Sniggle.
Okay. It's not me, sadly. I thought he was accusing me. I was like, dude, I missed like half of my clip on that guy and I'm shooting the fucking wall. The only reason I'm hitting you is because I'm shooting 100 bullets. Just move back and forth. Ah, fuck, I almost juked. I should have crouched.
So is the top frag right now, though.
No, I don't, you see what I mean by like, I say there are hackers in Dust. I joined and people were immediately complaining about hackers being the #1. That swap of that guy's gun was the most suspicious thing I had seen. Not his accuracy, but the way he went like, hey, I can't even fucking replicate it. Oh wait, yeah, it's okay. So he went like, boom, boom. I literally can't even do that. He like, got, boom. I'm scrolling my mouse wheel to change my guns back and forth, but he did it even faster. Peek me. Alright, you bold bitch. You had an op though. I thought you had something smaller. I missed. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'm begging. Ugh, he's not even there. I mean, wait. Yeah, I'm gonna go no scopes only. Clip it. Or I fucking ankled him. Ah! Call me a hacker. I dare you. No. If I killed him, it would have been the clip. If I killed him, that would have been it. That shit missed so fucking far. To the bottom right. I got psyched out. Okay, I almost shot the chicken. It's a bit more to the, I'm aiming a bit to the, fuck, a bit to the left. Please. You see, I had 3 guns. I should have been prepared. The double pistols. Fuck. Fuck. Nope. Awkward. That guy's standing the fuck still. I died with honor. I don't want to go to the gun guy. Die with honor. You fucking died without honor. That's community right there. The guy pulls out the gun, knife him, take his place in the knife fight. Who cares about hackers when you're having fun? That was... Oh, fuck me, dude. Fucking, let's do it. I'm siding with... The community has spoken. I shot that man in the back of the fucking head. I need to rewind on that because my crosshair was on the back of his neck. I don't even know. I don't know what the fuck just happened, dude. I'm giving him the kill, and he's still... Oh, that should have killed him, too. Oh, his ping is like 1,000,000. Oh, what the fuck? I'm sorry. That was very... based on the name. I could have got like a collateral. You've killed me in the exact same spot, the exact same way. I'm so dumb. Fuck. Oh my god, I did the noise and I missed. That's so bad. Someone's gonna pop up, someone's gonna pop up, someone's gonna pop up, someone's gonna pop up. It's because he fucking killed me. You know what the fuck time it is. It's fucking nap time. You can't even hack that. That's just fucking skill. Pure strafe. That was bad of me. I should have waited for him to get shot like one more time. Oh god, I'm so I'm so fucking bad at this game. I'm so bad. Alright, we're good. Oh my god. I may have been fucking around there. Just a tad. We're vibing out. Let's think of a game. I'm gonna put live chat on and put a poll up. Start a QA. Start a poll. What's a QA? That's a new option. Huh. That's crazy. Can or should I swap to help people through Elden Ring bosses? Yes or no? That is my poll. I shouldn't opt. Oh, I can't even buy anything. Fuck me. But damn, what the hell was that? Oh, he was a bot. I was like, that reaction time was unearthly. There we go. A real gun. A man and or woman's gun. Not for children. Not for the faint of heart. Wasting sprays. What, you want to fucking peek me with your op, you little shit? Takes you too long to aim. That was just pure. You might as well get these bullets out. Fuck, I was really trying to get him. Oof, awkward. Imagine being good with a gun like this. Awkward. Did I not just shoot him in the fucking dome? Yo, what's good? What's good? You guys get to decide the games now. We're just vibing out. We beat Dark Souls the entire series without leveling up. Now we're just fucking around and in Counter-Strike, deciding what we're gonna do next. And we're gonna think about game development streams. I was analyzing the game design of like the competitive nature of Counter-Strike and how Valorant took from both Overwatch and Counter-Strike to improve on the first-person genre by giving players skills, but not like nuclear explosion League of Legends skills. Valorant? Yeah, Valorant is essentially Counter-Strike. League of Legends people made Counter-Strike, but with heroes. Get peeked, kid. I fell, that's awkward. Oh, fuck. Valorant. Have I played it? Only a bit in beta. Would I be good at it? Actually, I don't think so, because I feel like I'd be so used to just how things work in this game. The bot just didn't shoot at me. I'm asking if you can play it. Oh, Valorant. I'd have to download it, but sure. Sure. Is there deathmatch in Valorant? That is my question. Or is it purely competitive 5v5 League of Legends style? I gotta heal up. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. What the fuck? You deserve to get sprayed on. You came around the fucking corner with one bullet and a dream. Where'd you go? Who shot that fucking bullet? 5 HP, dude. I have 5 HP. I'm gonna be real with you. Behind you.
Oh. You got something behind you, man. You gotta kill.
That was funny. Yep, free for all. Okay, cool. We'll fuck around and find out. I'm probably gonna die a lot in Valorant, but we'll try it out. We'll do it. We'll do something. Okay, brother. I was making a lot of noise. I was like switching guns and running in circles. Alright, it makes sense how he turned the corner like that. He knew I was there. You know what the fuck. No! I respect that you pulled your knife out from there, though. It's crazy. Motherfucker was down the street. You're down the street in a different zip code. Someone else killed me. Alright, after this match, I'll download Valorant. Or I'll start the Valorant download. Think I hit him? Think I hit him? Oh my, oh, he's a bot. Literally a bot. I mean, it would have been impressive if I saw a username and a profile picture. That's all I'm gonna say. But he just sat there waiting for me to kill him. He was like, here's your points, sir. I could tell that was the same bot with default skin. He was moving, he shot one bullet. It counts. It's impressive. That was a bot. I could tell. He forgot about me when I broke line of sight. That's how, you know the AI too well when you can fuck with it like that. What the hell? Did my points just like shoot down? If you take away all of the points that the bots have given me, I have no points. This fucking bot. See, it's like you peeked me like an actual pro. I get blasted. He's probably still crouched right there, or someone spawned and got him. I'm listening for sound effects, but I don't hear anyone. I hear someone jumping around. The bot. Get the fuck out of here. No honor. Username? Username? Sneaky, sneaky, dude. If you held shift, I would have been dead. Ooh, he's slick with it. I'll count it as your kill. You got me.
I have 24 HP, so I was trying.
This is the true unspoken rule to pull your knife if they pull theirs out. Exactly. I'm just challenging people to deathmatch. I'm top of the leaderboard and I'm like, come and take it. Come and fucking take it from me. I dare you. Alright, that was sick. I respect the double pistols.
That's a bot. It's not even a real person.
Bofton?
No, the guy who killed me died. It's a bot that farms drops, weekly drops.
Okay, it was a bot. It was a bot. I'm waiting for the username to pop up before I engage. I have 22 HP in a dream and long with a knife. Bring it the fuck on. Make that weapon. Tip and shatter, exactly. I lost first because I'm running around with a knife. Letting some fucking person tries me. Let's fucking do it. I don't even care. Let's go. You know what time it is. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, death sound effect.
Ow.
Oh, my bad. I'll give you one. Alright, let's go. I got 20 health.
I got 20 health too.
I'm not even gonna right click him. Ah! Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. This is how you know you've beaten the game. I have 100% achievements on this game. They fucking, what, did they kill each other? What the hell was that? Ah, he deserved that. He deserved that kill. Even though there's like a minute left. Oh, it was a bot. It was a bot. I was like, if this is a person, I'll lose points though, so it's fine. Fucking eat it. Eat it, nerd. I'm top. I'm number one. Oh, let's see if I can take first with the chickens. Oh, God. No. Fuck over here. Shut the fuck up. He was backing away like, bro, no. I don't want it. I love it though. I respect it. God damn. If I had full health, that's all I'd say. You're the shing. You're the swing of my knife. Fucking Wayne's World, bro. No, I lost. I lost. I placed second, and I consider it a loss. I'm running around with a knife. Oh, good shit, guys. Good shit. Seems really fun. It's not. It's super toxic. I'm just really good at it. Anywho. Let's get that. I don't even think I have the Riot launcher, so. That was funny. Okay, for some reason it's not. There we go. Valorant. Let me log in. Can't show you my login credentials. I do have a Riot account. Play now, sign in. I have one luck skin from years ago when my friends asked me to play League of Legends, and I was like, sure, and I tried it out. And then they started calling people slurs in chat, and I was like, I'm never playing this game again. I don't want to see this version of you. And then I never played League of Legends again. I tried it because my brother used a lot of it. I see. Let's see if I could just click log in with Google. I used to play a lot. Respect. Have you played one of our games before? Link account. Ooh. Uh-oh. Have I not played so long? Riot Games, my last email from Riot is a username assistance email back in, what was it? Let me check. 2020. Actually, no, it was March 31. And then before that, 2019. It says, oh, I missed an account update required. That should work. Okay, I think I got it. I think we're good. How many times do you guys have to... I know CSGO is like Russian guys swearing. Yeah, but you saw. It's... I mean, it's a free game, so you can get IP. You could just use I'm not gonna even say, but people typically use VPNs and to avoid IP bans and then hack and stuff. So Do I have a Riot Games code in my email? I do. Remember this browser for the next 30 days. I doubt I'm gonna log in again. Now, who knows? What if I become like a really good Valorant player? Like I'm just a fucking prodigy all of a sudden? Thanks for the advice. No, don't. I don't like cheating in video games, except when the video game developer gives you cheat codes. That's my shit right there. If I could punch in a little code, hell yeah. But if Overwatch 1, I think I could log in to Overwatch, and if it shows my history of my ranked play, I can show you I've placed at least master rank, which is really high. And if my seasonal progression is erased, they may have given me a profile picture. So I might have a profile of a master rank for like seasons whatever 5 or 9, or I don't even remember. I know I can get better with time alone. Exactly. The failure, the thing that cheaters don't like, is actually what makes you better. You could tell I wasn't cheating in the Dark Souls playthrough because I spent 12 hours on a fucking boss, but then when I woke up the next day, I was like, oh, I know everything I was doing wrong, and I killed him in like 40 minutes. I even walked in one-shot Gwyn, the final boss. Someone asked me if I was going to cheese them, and I didn't end up cheesing them. I didn't parry once, I just beat the fuck out of them. Okay, we are downloading the game. I clicked download. Here, look. Come on. Okay. It's not... CSGO does not like tabbing out, bro. Yeah, I clicked it. It says download. Bing. And look, I downloaded a bunch of, Unity assets recently. You're a brave YouTuber if you open your downloads on stream. Let me tell you. Anywho, I used all of these in Unity. Some of them are Unreal. Actually, no, I didn't download the Unreal. But I got a Humble Bundle. Here, let's do that. Humble Bundle. Ready? Humble Bundle. No. Actually, real quick. Don't want to go to checkout. I might show you a code as I just bought something. So, if you want to be a game developer, you should go to Humble Bundle. Unreal. I do both Unreal Engine and Unity Engine. I have both, as you can see on my desktop. I don't know if you could see it actually when everything is minimized. Unreal and Unity are right here. The thing might be overlaid. Anywho, let's open OBS. Okay, it's working. Yeah, you can see. Bing, bing, bing. Anywho, if you want to be a game developer, Humble Bundle has these crazy ass packages. 11 items with $1,000 of value for like $30. What's Scream? Kind of complicated. I sound like a crazy person, but I have my camera. I could actually show you guys. I have video evidence. So I aim my camera up. So my roof right there is burned, as you can see. Here, I'll move the light around. Right? So that isn't a shadow. That's burning on my roof, right? Any coding today? We're actually just getting into video game talks. That's so funny. So my roof is burned. Hello, this is me. What's good, Lazy? How you doing? And what happened was, at least I think what happened. I'm pretty sure I was dreaming, but it was so vivid. Ball lightning. I have a chat GPT asking about this. So a giant ball of lightning appeared right above my bed and burned my roof. And I know that sounds crazy, but I just showed you the burns. So I didn't have a camera. I didn't want to talk about this. And and this is here. I can actually show you when it happened because I woke up and made this in like a feverish state. So how long ago was this? November. No, wait, that's when I accessed it. Modified. August. So anywho, I woke up to this sound, and there was a big ass ball of lightning floating above me. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in supernatural things. That's why I think it's bald lightning. Proof magic is real. Anyway, so this is the sound. I tried to replicate it. Isn't that horrifying? So yeah, I used a bunch of video effects because I have like Audacity. I do sound effects for my games and stuff, and I was like, dude, that. And I like, just to step aside, I don't even care if you believe me. I don't believe it happened, right? I was like, well, part of me is like, well, I was like just waking up, so I could have been dreaming. Even though there are literally burn marks on my roof in the path that it moved. And it's like way too big of a burn for me to just do that with anything, you know? But yeah, exactly. FNAF ass jump scare noise. I was like, bro, I should make that into like a horror game death sound. Like when the monster gets you, that's the sound. Because I woke up and like my heart was pounding. I was like, that was the scariest fucking thing. I think it could have been just made up in my imagination though. Let's clear RAM. Let's see what happens if we do that with the game running. But yeah, I'm glad I have my camera so I could show my roof is burned from that bald lightning. I woke up and was like, well, that was horrifying. I don't even know if it was real. I'm just going to document what I saw. I have a chat GPT log of me like asking, like, if I saw this and that and the other thing, like, and I didn't believe in magic, what's the most scientific explanation for seeing the craziest thing and hearing the craziest thing you could wake up to? Use lightning circle on you, straight up. I think I cast it because it just was in the middle of my sleep. I had no one in the room. I'm alone in the pitch black darkness of my house. Oh god, it was horrifying. But yeah, and it's like suspension of disbelief. I'm like, I don't even believe it happened, even though there are burn marks. Bro's mind waves are too strong. Yeah, straight up. But either way, that's funny that you asked. That's just a little story. Even I actually don't want you guys to believe that's true. I'd rather you guys believe I'm crazy, because ball lightning is a really rare scientific phenomenon, and I'd have to be like supernatural to not be harmed by it. But then when I looked it up, it did say that like ball lightning doesn't actually like shock much or do much physical damage, but it would leave burn marks. I was like, great. That's exactly what I needed to hear. He might be telepathic. Nah, I believe, because, well, I mean, I showed you the burn marks. It's like something burned my roof. Let's just say that. And I heard a scream once in my dream while waking up, and it sounded like that. Let's just I'll leave it like that. Anywho, Unity, more important. Giving food. Straight up. Unity, more important. Game development bundle. You actually, this is not so much the thing I'm talking about. These are courses, right? This is like if you wanted to learn something. Go back. Here, let's go to, what did I just buy? Like actually asset bundles, right? Asset bundles are what you're looking for. It's a bunch of environmental packages. So it's like a 3D environment. Boom. Look at the potato graphics. I'm streaming a stream. Let's mute. I bought the asset so I can at least show it off. If anything, I'm advertising for them, and I'm saying go buy this. It's beautiful. It's actually beautiful. But what I want to do is, instead of just recycling assets, import, because it gives me the FBX and the actual 3D model. And this is actually something you can do for free right now. I got Blender, free 3D modeling software that when I started, I was horrified of this screen and fucking anything up and crashing my computer. Which now that it's microwaved itself from the inside out, and the processors are all fucked, and I have to get a new graphics card, and I should get a new computer. I'm pushing it to its limit. It look like some Sea of Thieves things, exactly, but that's like one asset bundle in like this entire pack, right? And then you get this like, it's like literally $3,000 worth of value for $30. I'm not clickbaiting, hey YouTuber, whoa, but it's actually like, that's why I bought that. But what I want to do, because it gives you the meshes and the actual unique meshes, right? It gives you the actual file. You can export them, right? Gives you all the texture size, gives you everything. You can export them from the engine as one of these, right? FBX, OBJ. Look at the little wavefront, but it's called an OBJ mostly, like in the industry. FBX, you just import it, boom, and then you can like modify it however you want, right? And then it'll even, you can, I'm sure it imports with the textures. So if it exports from the engine altogether, like, it depends how it's built in the engine, but you can export it and it'll typically have a thing. Can I see one of your models you made? Here, I'll open my recent one. This is the recent thing. Don't save. Elf armor. Little simple. Here, let me hide the chest plate. Okay, never mind. Oops. I'd say making it yourself would make it more fulfilling than taking something someone else made. Exactly. But also, when you make it yourself and adjust the ones they gave you, you can create environmental storytelling assets like in Dark Souls and all these things, right? You need, like in Halo, right? Combat Evolved, the original Halo, there's a cutscene with dead elites that have like their chests ripped open. That is a specific model. That isn't a character model. It is like a barrel or a crate. It is just a item with no physics that they use in a cutscene. It's just a mesh like this. Like they just take these plates, right? It's just a bunch of math. You take vertices. Yeah, it's literally just a bunch of vertices that you fuck around, right? It doesn't matter. But how I normally move these around is I'd grab like all of these by holding Alt and clicking on one of them, and I grab the whole loop. And then I can make it so it's influenced by like a general shape. Where is it? There it is. Look at the little circle there. I don't know what's way down there, but you can make it like it kind of moves everything, or it moves only the thing that you've clicked on. So that's mostly how I model stuff. Putting mana in the back thing could create blue links. Exactly what I did. You know what? Let's show my game. Enough Counter-Strike. You're onto something is what I'll say. But yeah, so what I want to do is, clearly I showed you I can 3D model. I made like the chest plate, the armor, the accessories on top of the clothing, because the VRMs can't do armor like that, right? Or special shapes. So I customized here. We'll just close this. Don't save. I customized my Blender. I modded it. It's super easy to do, so that I can import VRM files while I open this, because this is going to take a minute to load. But I modified it so it has VRM. Let's go to sci-fi or sci-fi or sci-fi. There we go. And let's import what that armor looked like originally. Right, this is what I started off with before it had all of the plates and the things on the wrists and everything. Okay, that opened up. We can open my asset project. This is why my computer is fried, right? So look, this is what it looked like. It had a little elf girl face, which I deleted, and then I deleted the hair. Typically what you want to do, this is how I did it, right? I lined it up. This is way more complex than it needs to be, but like, I grab everything with L, just hover over it, and then I hide it. Go transparent, right? Oh, where is it? The thing is that they all look the same, the W. It's not this one that I normally use, but it's easiest. So you just grab all the hair, delete those, boom. So I just essentially did that, and then I made the head a different object entirely so that characters can customize their... Wants to see the game I've been working on? I wanted to see the game. No, I'm just kidding. Looks like mage thing. Exactly. I'm going for like sci-fi fantasy. So this is I made it so that you can have custom helmets. The elves have their own, the humans have their own. But yeah, this is like the base mesh that I started with. Which VRM is a cool software, free, that lets you, it's not VRM, Vroid Studio. VRM is a file type. Don't get it confused. Vroid lets you like customize a 3D anime character for like what is it called? VTubers. Didn't want to say anything about it. Why can you move the knockers? That is just how the software builds it. Actually, every 3D modeling software has boob bone like built in. Ever since like Dead or Alive, but you can actually move. It's supposed to be for jiggle physics. I didn't put it there. I'll just state that for the record. It's built into the software I choose. It's for the VTubers. They like their characters bouncy, I guess. I'm never making a woman model. Well, yeah, I did both guy and girl, as you saw from that list of things in that VRM folder. Yeah, some of them were guy, some of them were girl. This should be almost done. When your project is so large that it takes a minute to fucking start up. So originally, for the reason I did this was I wanted to make a mod for yeah, I actually started as a mod maker, not a game maker. A game designer, yes, someone who loves to make games in their imagination, but I didn't know how to program, I didn't know how to 3D model, I never went to school for it, I have no clue. Until I started watching a lot, and that's not cool. If I ever become a VTuber, I would make some really stupid as my avatar. Oh, the thing I just showed you how to do, like making, I didn't really show you how to do it, but if you customize your blender so that you can import the VRMs, you can rig up new bones to them, and you can like give them, like I said, like armor, but you can give them like different limbs. Like I could give her a tail, I could give them wings. Typically what I like to do is make that separate, like animate a tail or animate wings, and then do it like parented to a bone so it makes sense where it is and it lines up to the model. Then delete the model that it's supposed to be like attached to, center it to 0, and then make it like a modular customized armor, right? So like anyone can put the back piece on, anyone could put the tail on, anyone could put the headdress on. That's how I do it. But if you're a VTuber, I'm like, I use the software to make video games, and I don't know what the fuck they're called. I can make really cool VTuber models. Like if someone asked me to make like a knight armor for their VTuber, or like anime character accessories that like the thing doesn't have, I can make anything, which is nuts because I also know how to like rig up the bones and attach them. I made some animations for like combat animations, so like, hey look, the game's done. I imported them into here, like this. All of these flying animations, which I will cycle right through. Go to animation. So this is them flying forward. That's actually like one of the basic ones. This is them. This is the levitation animation. Actually, let's show it in action. Shall we? Shall we? I'm gonna use the controller. Oh, cool, I already changed the character model. So I have the human model I showed off before, but I'm making it completely like modular and customizable, obviously. So you can switch to this character, and instead of the like trail being at your feet, it's up at the top. Superman, exactly. So that was the flying animation. So there's a little station I built. I 3D modeled this. Actually, I made it again modular, so I was thinking that players were going to be able to build things or add pieces to things. Needs more particles. Yeah, I'm doing it simple right now so that I can like work on everything, but here I bought it again with the asset pack and knowing how to make your own things. I have imported a bunch of really fucking awesome particle effects. So here's like a bomb. Let's get a cool explosion. There's a bunch of really sick ones. So let's go with like the projectile. Hide the thing. So this is even still showing the UI. Let's see if we can make it last a long time. I know what happens when I press play, it's gonna shoot. For the thrusters. Yeah, I have a bunch of preset. Okay, cool. It actually doesn't go away. This is perfect. So like there's a bunch of, oh, and that's like a blood particle effect that I was customizing. So like it's not originally blood, it's supposed to be like a poison particle effect, but I was customizing it to look more like blood because you can make these anything. So I can make this like you shatter a crystal and all of these shoot out of it, and they're different colors with different trails and stuff. So like again, and then I can also add 3D models. What genre is this game? Beats me. Honestly, normally how I've been designing is starting off. I would like to make an enemy like a mimic essentially, but instead of having like an chest appearance, it would be a beautiful lady attracting players to it. Will be like an angler that hide as I know what you mean. I'm telepathically communicating with you. I translated. Yes, a healing RPG. In terms of genre, again, it's really early in development. I mentioned this before, but I'd rather just say it for transparency than be like other people that like. I don't know why they don't give this advice. It's so freeing to just say it. But to like, I don't want to be married to any idea early on is what it's called, right? So it's like there's zeroing in on zero to zoom out. There's a lot of places I could take the game, and how industry professionals that have made like hit games typically do it is they find the fun is like actually like the phrasing. You play test the shit out of your game while adding features that you have planned, right? You have a layout, you have a plan, you have like I have an interaction system, I have a story, I have things listed that I want to act. It's a game that heals you mentally. Yeah. That's called comfy. Right, there's a genre that's actually, I'm not even joking here. Let's go. But also, look, I made this mod with like 1,000 downloads. But this is where it started, making mods. And then your shit 404s. Now, let's see, comfy. Maybe we look up categories. Is it cozy or comfy? I don't remember. Arcade Rhythm, that is not the game that'll have cozy. But anyway, it is an actual genre. I just want to see if they have it as a tag. Cozy. Nope. Comfy. Nope. I'm pretty sure Stardew Valley has something like that. No. Or maybe, oh, it's HIO. I'm dumb. HIO has it. HIO is the one with it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Browse cozy tag. 5,000 projects. Bloodborne was good as fuck. Actually, that's funny that you mentioned that, because one of the packages that I got was like a bunch of Souls-like sound effects. Like, a bunch of Souls-like thing. I was like, dude, if the universe was telling me anything, it was telling me make a Dark Souls game, because I just beat Dark Souls and it was like, here's a fuck ton of assets included with the ones that you bought, because I didn't know I was buying Dark Souls assets. And then it was like, also here's Souls-like assets. I was like, oh, that's cool. Anyway, so this is the starting mesh. That's how I make them. This would have a cozy tag from HIO if Steam had that. This is a good way to lay out your thing while you're working on it. No, there are people that can teach you better layouts, trust me. But okay, what? Who? Also, a game that heals too would be a game called Blasphemous, if y'all heard of it. El Penitente. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I got the good ending for that. I fucking on my first playthrough because I love that shit. Make a sci-fi Souls-like. Let me see your Dark Souls hours. Originally, I should also add, I played it on console, and I can go grab the disc right now. It's within arm's reach. Let's just look up Dark Souls. Dark Souls Prepare to Die, 2 hours, which, what? We played remastered. 50 hours on Dark Souls 2, 185 hours on Dark Souls 3. I might have, you could tell which one I prefer. And then 83 hours on Dark Souls Remastered. That is the Soul Level 1 playthroughs. It's actually crazy because I did a Soul Level 1 playthrough of both of these. And the fucking hour discrepancy is insane. But no, I just played this one a lot because I liked it. And then also Elden Ring. 363 hours. Hours Path of Exiled. Are you ready? Get ready, bro. I don't think you're ready. 0. I've never played Path of Exile. Let me see your Dark Souls hours played. I got it 100%. 198 hours. Dang. Which Dark Souls? Dark Souls. If you add them all together, I'm killing it. But that's because it's 2-hour bonus right here. This is over the top. Oh, dang, my dad has no. All right, are you guys ready though for the true hours? Are you? I don't know if you're ready. Almost 1,000 hours in this game. I fucking love Rust. I love Rust. Anyway. My dad has 9,000 hours. Your dad is the soul of Cinder. Dude, what the fuck? Holy shit. I know people with that. Alright, as a disclaimer, I flex numbers like that and then laugh because I know people with like 10,000 hours in games. Right? A lot of my hours were on console gaming. Like I have my PS3. I can like go. Actually, let's go through memory lane real quick. I literally have my games right here. I look like shit, but whatever. Also, how you guys doing? I have a white t-shirt on. I'm just skinny man. This game, I spent a fuck ton of hours in. Trinity Star Universe, or Trinity Universe. It's not Trinity Star Universe. I think that was a Mandela effect. But the whole Diablo trilogy. Oh, let's see. Do I have it in here? Diablo 3. You can barely see it. Let's find a good camera angle. Let's get a good camera angle, huh? Let's go. You ever played Resistance 2? I think we're gonna get there as well. Ready? Here. So you got Trinity Universe. Is it backwards? No, I can read Demon Souls. PS3. Yeah, it's right. It's right. That looked weird as fuck for some reason. So I have Devil May Cry 4, Demon Souls right at the front. I played a lot of that. Let me tell you. I don't even know how many hours I have in Demon Souls, but I know it's over 1,000. Probably why I'm good at all of the other ones. 1,000 hours on the character, and he has 1,000 on one character in Diablo 3. He can't beat me in World of Warcraft playtime. One of my characters has hundreds of days of playtime, which is time logged in playing that character, and it's only one character. I had every single character at level 120 before the reset, and then every expansion after that, I got every class to max level, and I even did it on stream one of those times. So I played a lot of World of Warcraft. That is something that I know way too well. I know, yeah, I know that game a lot. But I also played Diablo a sick amount, like too much. Naruto Ninja Storm. So when I say that I've never watched Naruto and I've only played Naruto, that Naruto. This is it. One time so addicted in Diablo 3. Yeah, that was one of the games that I took to like my friends. I'm sick as hell still. One of my friends, theater. This just took me back. This is where we're talking about game design. This is related. Little Big Planet 1 and 2. I used to make levels on these games all day, bro. Is Diablo 4 good? My brother plays it a lot. My brother didn't like Diablo 3 too much because it was grindy. He fucking religiously loved Diablo 3. He like had Shakos, you know, he had like rings, Jordan to trade. He was that guy. He likes Diablo 4 now. He said it was bad on release, but they actually made attempts to fix it and it was good. So he likes it from what he tells me, and he streams it. So I watched him play. Looks cool. But I've never played it, so I can't give you an opinion on it. It brings back so many memories. Yeah, I fucking love Sackboy. Little Big Planet. And then these games need to be remade. Actually, this game, the last thing this game needs to be is remade. The last thing Skyrim needs is another fucking remake. We need the new Elder Scrolls already. But Infamous 1 and 2, the new generation of gamers needs to hear Cole's story. Let me tell you. Soul Calibur 4. So when I was talking about Soul Calibur the other day, you know I'm not a fake. I have both Soul Calibur 4 and 5 in the same themed sleeve. Soul Calibur 4 and 5. I only played Infamous 2. All of the Infamous games are fucking awesome. People don't really like the one that doesn't have Cole in it, the third one, but I liked it. I thought it was unique. You like the neon powers and stuff. Far Cry 3 and Dark Souls, the original. The original Dark Souls. So again, you can tell I'm not a fake because I have the discs right here. Far Cry, and then of course GTA 5. Are you a console gamer if you don't have GTA 5? And then every holiday season we watch It's a Wonderful Life. I don't know if you can see it because it's all the disc is entirely silver. But it's in the back because PlayStations are also Blu-ray readers, which is fucking amazing. Physical media. Okay, we're turning the camera back. Anyway, my dad is beaten the hardest. I play Slime. Agreed. My dad is beaten the hardest. Boss in Path of Exile, and only 5% have beaten it. That's fucking crazy. Uncharted 2, and it's on his channel. Oh, that's sick. You gotta link his shit in the promotions in the Discord. That's dope. Get him some followers. I got 4 and 5 for PS3. Uncharted, yes. Uncharted is the bomb. Uncharted 2? Yeah, I'm one of the OGs, bro. Now that was Uncharted 4, I'm pretty sure. My friend, I did play the original Uncharted and 2, but that was from a friend playing it. Yeah, this is Uncharted. This is Far Cry 3. That's what I'm thinking of. Uncharted. I have never played. Well, I've never owned. I've played at a friend's house who fucking loved those games. Far Cry's bomb though. Far Cry's what I was thinking of. GTA 4 and 5. Played GTA. Listen, GTA 4 and me have a contentious relationship because my real name is Nico. So, all of my high school life, I had people walking up to me, Nico, you want to go bowling? Nico, you want to go bowling? I wanted to bash my fucking brain in with a bowling ball. Anywho, no, it was funny. I actually did appreciate the jokes. It did make me feel special. I love references, or when characters are named after, or like share the same name as me. Far Cry 3, or like if people name their kids after like video game characters now, so if someone was named Nico, but it was because they were named after the guy in GTA 4, I'd be like, alright, that's cool. I'm like, alright, whatever, that is sick. Far Cry 3 is good, and that made it look easy. Because the boss does a fuck ton of damage. And my dad makes it look easy. Yeah, or my dad's build made it look easy. That's always the best. I used to, in Mabinagi here. Ready? This is why I don't want to do this yet, but look at my plate. Ugh. The one game I've reached 1,000 hours is a pay-to-win game, but I I don't even want to say how much money I've spent on this. I'm a whale, damn it. I'm a fucking whale. But it was all my hard-earned cash, so whatever. We make poor... I have a fucking armor set from the 14th century, okay? We don't make good financial decisions in this house. Counter-Strike, almost 1,000 hours. Tabletop Simulator. We should do D&D as a community. I feel like that would be awesome. This last brag, but my dad made a build free to play. That's always dope. I'm gonna name my kid Lester. After the dude from Grand Theft Auto 5. It's kind of sick. No, I'm just kidding. I'm looking now at just like a Risk of Rain is fucking awesome. There's a lot of great games. That cover the whole screen. I love Diablo. I watched people play Path of Exile for a bit, but then they opened the skill tree and I was like, I can't. I love it. I am impressed by it. I will say nothing negative about it. The negative statement is about me. I can't. My brain cannot. I can program games. I can beat Dark Souls. Give me a stick. I don't even need a level. That shit looks so complicated. Your dad's crazy smart, I'm sure. Blasphemous is fucking awesome. Lego Worlds. I played this with my nephew so much. It's actually great. If this had like a more in-depth combat system, it deserves the positive reviews. They like backtracked on the monetization model of it and made the game actually fucking cool. Disgaea. When I was younger, I really liked Disgaea, but the art style is like 90% of the characters are cool, and then they'll have like Edna. Can we play a D&D campaign with chat? Yes. I do want to do that. We've talked about it before. I have in the Discord. I have... Hopefully I don't open anyone's private messages. No, that's not how Discord works. Am I in streamer mode? Oops. I'm not in streamer mode. I'm just gonna trust you guys not to add me. I hover over the thing. I'm stupid. Okay, no, you're good. You can join the Discord. Where is it? ADHD admins. Is it an ADHD? No, D&D. It's the second one. Homebrew NPCs. You can here, create a channel, text. If you have a character that you like made in any app or any pictures, send the stats here so I have a point of reference of your character, or you could give me their whole backstory. You could create your own little lore, and then we will have a campaign after maybe like 2 or 3 people. I know I can get a couple of the heroes whenever they have a gold name. I'll do this live, I don't care. We'll modify it so people can actually play. But yeah, no, that is dope. Native, look in chat. Which one? General? Now it's time for Dark Souls 2. I actually already beat that shit. Played Crysis? Again, it's one of those like, I played it at a friend's house, so I didn't really play it. It was Crysis 2. And they like just upgraded to a new Alienware computer, and they were like, bro, look at these graphics. And I remember like running through the intro and being like, I don't know what the fuck story or exposition they're trying to explain, but this is the most beautiful thing I think I've ever seen in my life. Like video games, god damn, I still think it's like Pirates of the Caribbean CGI, Crysis 2's graphics. It's like modern day AAA titles still can't get to that fidelity. It's like you have to just go back and appreciate Crysis's graphics. No, this chat. Natty 1 easy. I'll have sex with the Dragonborn. Oh my god. No. We might have an age limit, so I'm sorry, guys. But I also have never played D&D, but I'm listening to Dungeons and Daddies. Well, yeah, Dungeons and Daddies is essentially... As much as I love Dungeons and Daddies, I think of it more of like a Baldur's Gate when I play D&D. But I do make the same kind of jokes. Like, imagine it like it's Baldur's Gate, the animated IGN skits, where like they're playing in the world of Baldur's Gate, you know it's the D&D rules, but silly cartoonish shit is happening when the players want to do something silly. Like, I'll just keep it like it's just I'm narrating what's happening, and then like some lighthearted jokes every now and then, but keep it like canon, you know, try not to spoil their immersion. But I know Dungeons and Daddies makes it very like poof. I'm gonna make a character real quick. My advice is open Baldur's Gate and make a custom character, because that is essentially just making your Dungeons and Dragons character stat sheet. That is literally the Dungeons and Dragons character sheet. So for 5th edition. New Vegas is amazing. Did I stream New Vegas? Oh my god, I should stream. Oh, I streamed the first Fallout game. I should stream all of the Fallouts. Oh crap, I don't have Baldur's Gate 3. I'm gonna download Path of Exile right now. I'm glad that just talking about games and vibing out, we're just like, oh, we're gonna do this. Also, you know what I'm realizing? My dumbass forgot to finish the fucking download. We're just sitting here. Well, actually it finished, but I have to like install, so it's gonna be a minute while we talk about this. I'm glad I remembered. I was like, I feel like I'm waiting on something. Everyone says Valorant is Chinese spyware. Good. Spy on me and learn how to make less shitty monetization models, because I'm about to roast your ass. $40 skins, brother. Remember when you used to earn skins? No, I'm sorry. I don't want to roast Valorant too hard, especially because I'm going in. I'm going to go in with a positive mindset. I don't care about the toxicity of League of Legends chat. I don't care about the toxic monetization model. I don't care if they call me slurs. Right? My skin's thicker than that. Will I mute them? Yes, there's a block button for a reason. Fuck them. They're shitty people. Right? Alright, I'm gonna log in. Give me a sec. I immediately forgot my Riot login. I'm gonna be real with you. Oh wait, can I do the thing now that I connected him? Oh! Open Riot client. It worked! Alright, Riot, you get a bonus point for that. Alright. Let's dig around in my files. Which is this? Local disk? No, we're gonna put that on the 4 terabyte program files. Epic? No. Alright, you know what? You'll get your own folder. We'll call this Riot Games. Can you believe it? If you told me I was doing this ever, I'd be like, you're out of your mind. Enable auto update is checked by default. That's scummy. No, it's fine. Alright, positive mindset. Positive mindset, right? We gotta... Let's see how fast it downloads while I'm streaming. You guys ready? Whoa, I just pulled something way the fuck out of place. Hold on. There we go. Oh, it was the subscribe thing. Okay, we'll close this so that Steam doesn't know we're cheating on her. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure Steam actually isn't like the other people. They do... That's such a weird way to phrase it. They, after saying that. But no, Steam generally doesn't care if you are downloading or using other people's clients. In Val, they don't swear you out. At least all the times I played. I'm gonna make a bard, if you know what I mean. We're gonna be playing it like... I think this is how I'm gonna set it up. Disclaimer, before anyone gets their hopes up. Everyone is gonna be the dungeon master for their own character. Rather than... Like, I'm still gonna be the dungeon master for the world, the traps, and everything. But I want you to feel like it's fair. So... I'm going to essentially have an NPC in the world that you have like your big old list of skills. This is how you really... Alright, I'm about to teach you how to play Dungeons and Dragons. This is how you play Dungeons and Dragons. If you want to teach someone how to play... I've been a dungeon master for 12 years. I'm about to simplify this shit so good. You're going to be like, oh my god, I'm using that forever now. Here. Ready? Let's go with 5e. We'll even go with the... Okay. Where are ya? Where are ya? They don't want to give me the skill sheet. They don't want to give me the... Here we go. Okay, this is only a part of it. But you see acrobatics, animal handling, arcana. I'll forget all of this other shit. Forget everything. Forget all the numbers. Forget the stats and attributes. Forget all of this. I'm about to teach you how to play Dungeons and Dragons. Acrobatics, animal handling, arcana. You can even forget the checks, right? Forget everything. Forget, because that's like if you have advantage on it, or if you're skilled and proficient with it. Even if you're not proficient with it, you can still use the skill. So forget everything except the list itself. That is how you play Dungeons and Dragons. I say, as a dungeon master, you walk in the room and I need a perception check from you, right? So then you worry about rolling according to which stat it is and all that stuff. You add your modifiers, but then the ball is in your hands as the player. After I tell you what you perceived in this room, there's a chest, there's clearly a magical essence or aura halfway into the room. You know, you could describe whatever. There's a dude standing there. You can choose to use any of the skills or your attacks on him, right? You use your weapons or items in your inventory, right? You can just choose to use that on them as like you're clicking a skill on them. I got a natty one. Yeah. So that's how Dungeons and Dragons works. That is how you play Dungeons and Dragons. Then combat has its own set of rules that happens in turn order, right? But most of the time, if the DM needs turn order while you guys are outside of combat, the group is too chaotic and you're gonna need to set up some ground rules. But don't be timid. You're in charge if you're the dungeon master. I don't see the room. So when you roll a 1, exactly. And the dungeon master is the referee that decides, right? So say there's like an obvious chest in the room. My brother! Then it's like, you roll a 1, I just don't tell you it's there. Yo! That's it, brother. Hey, what up? I'm streaming. How you doing? Good, how are you? Good, I'm streaming.
I didn't want to bug you.
You want to come say hi on camera?
You got camera?
I got a cam. Well, now I do. I was using it earlier. Hello.
Hello.
This is second player.
I'm the second player. Always and forever. What are you working on, dude?
I was just talking about D&D. We're thinking about doing it as a... Their chat is getting me to download this. Do you play?
Chat always... Do I... My dude.
You play?
I do play.
Alright, well now we can play together.
I didn't know you get down.
I haven't played since beta.
Oh my goodness, there's a lot that I just...
Yeah, I'm going in like this new game.
Yeah.
So.
And, I'm super down. I brought my my Steam Deck in case you wanted to...
Oh, that's sick. My brother got me a shirt.
I see you're streaming, so... But I'll get home and I'll update and play.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, I didn't know you get down.
I get down like that
I
now.
like that. All right, enjoy your stream.
All right,
Bye,
brother.
guys.
Is anyone here? Brittany with you or no? You just stopping by?
No, it's just me. I
Okay.
was working down the street.
Okay,
Say
cool.
hi, love you.
Love you, bro.
Alright.
Cool. That's my brother. He stopped in chat a couple times. And that's his business shirt. Our last name's Picasso. Dox myself. So, that's sick. But yeah, Dungeons and Dragons is really that easy. If you ever have a dungeon master that tells you you can't use that skill here, then they don't give you like an alternative to what you're trying to do, right? Like say you're trying to do acrobatics when you need athletics, which I'll explain the difference. You can kind of tell with which thing it requires. Athletics is like I'm trying to lift something off of someone, right? Like lifting a weight or doing something like calisthenics or whatever, like something that would require your character's strength to do. And then acrobatics is like I'm bouncing off the walls to jump up, you know, I'm jumping from wall to wall, or I want to like jump off the enemy's heads to get down into like further into the room. My Wi-Fi was bugging maybe because of the rain, not sure. No problem. Welcome back. But that is the simple description. It's just you have a big ass list of skills, and then of course you have your stats and stuff, but these are going to change according to your character. That's why I'm like, just forget all of the noise for now. You just have things you can do. Medicine is like, oh my god, you come across an injured animal, right? So you could, I want to use animal handling because I'm a druid to calm the animal and befriend it, and then you roll like a natural 20. It's like, all right, the animal, you just commune with it. It immediately knows what you're trying to do, and it allows you to tend to it. And then I have you roll medicine to tend to the wound itself. And it's like, you roll medicine, and now you know what the wound is, what might have hurt it, what kind of wound. It's a slash, or it's like a big old blast wound from a gun that you just shot that blew up in your hand. So it's like, that's, if you're a dungeon master, you're just the game itself, and you're allowing players to use whatever the fuck they want, right? Sleight of hand is like picking a lock or a trick, right? You're trying to like slip something off of the counter real quick, right? Something that's like you're trying to deceive someone with your hand, or you're trying to be very keen, like dexterous with your hand movements, or accurate, right? Boom, sleight of hand. The other things are kind of obvious. Hacking, it'd be like you can add skills like that to make it a campaign that's like a modern day thing. There are computers, and it takes place in Warhammer 40,000. Sex toy handling, exactly. You can add anything. It would be more like sex worker handling, because this is like a person, right? You would roll animal handling on like a beast man. No, I'm just kidding. As a dude, he's crazy. No, but exactly. Like, that's what I mean, though. And driving cars here is clearly not Dungeons and Dragons, but it would be like vehicles, boats, right? Like, they're driving a boat. It's a wisdom save, and you have -3 to wisdom, or -1 to wisdom, so you're actually not too good at driving boats. But say you have like +5 wisdom, or plus like 14 because you're proficient in it, which is what these checks are. You can like add points to it without having to worry about these skills. That's why I was like, don't worry about the math just yet. But you can keep adding things to it. You can even get an item that's like, you have a magical necklace that gives you +5 to animal handling. So it's like, even if you're not a druid, now you can talk to animals or some shit, right? Or you don't even need to talk to them. You can just communicate. So yeah. I got a 5. Yeah. So that's what I mean. I'm not even gonna read the rest. I see what you're rolling. I roll to seduce you. I'm mythical. What is it called? Boss resistance. Bosses have a type of resistance that the dungeon master can just say, I'm using one of their points and I'm completely resisting your spell. It's called like legendary resistance or something. So that I have infinite of that to charms, and I use it there. Anyway, let's see how the game is going. 98%. Is that the percent? What is the 98? I wish that this fucking box would go away so I can watch the animation. Like, show me the thing or tell me the thing. Block this shit that's also half covered. I can design the UI. I have -99999 charisma. I see that. Does that check? I'm sorry, it's not. Download a random D&D. Your game requires a system restart. Well, we'll play that at some point. Oh, I have League of Legends. Wait, this doesn't make sense. I have it downloaded from forever ago? That's crazy. I guess I never uninstalled it. Yeah, huh. Oh, I thought it said my last play date was 2009. I was like, well, Jesus. Shit, I don't even know. Make a character. Create a character. Wait, what? Oh, I see. Shit, I see what you're saying. Ah. I know. Honestly, I was a dungeon master for a very long time. Wait, what the fuck is it? Huh. Okay. We'll chill for that. We'll chill for now on that. Sadly, the fates said no League of Legends. The software, what did they say? It's like I forget what it was. People used to say something about that, like it was a scam, or not a scam. It would like scan your computer and some shit. Right now, I'm making making my character. I might reach out to Expired Chips and Super Kamioken to wait, that's what Expired Chips was in a mod just there, but that's weird. I wonder what happened to his Discord. He is, what the fuck? He should be a mod. That's weird. Okay. And then you should have that there. Auto being a mod IRL. All right, if you have your character, I guess send your characters here so I could check the stats and make sure, because different dungeon masters do different stat types and stuff, right? Like if I decide to do points instead of like dice rolling for your stats, then you can like upgrade. Or if I say everyone starts at 10 and then from there I let you tell me what points you're increasing. So my app is asking for credit card details. No, here. Is it 20? Roll 20. Use roll 20. Can you make a character here still? Can you make a character sheet? Character sheets, yeah, okay. I don't know if you have to pay though, actually. But from what I remember, you don't. I can't unpause the stream. Uh-oh. Refresh? I just sent my character. You went no. I like that wisdom was your, like, I'm gonna choose to dump this. See, this is why I like players cause you should have way more than this. So that's why I like checking players' stuff. Go to... There should be a place where you can check those skills, and then you'll have, like, bonuses to certain things. That list I just pulled up to show you, you should have something like that. So are you modded? Or did I... Why are you banned? What was that? You're like, oh, you're do not disturb. I was like, what the fuck was that? Okay. Cool. That's the first D&D character. Scroll down on the thing. You've seen you create your character lazy? Here, I'll describe the stats as well. This is kind of important. Most people get these like completely confused. Strength, physical strength. Think of, what is the tomato rule? How hard can you, how easy is it for you to squeeze a tomato? Can you steal a tomato? Can you eat a bad tomato? Constitution is like, if you eat spoiled food, will you be poisoned? If you eat poison, will it affect you? Will you be resistant? Will you resist? It's like willpower, or, you know, as well, like on certain magics, consider it like willpower, and then also physical resistance. Bonk, bonk, boys. Y'all using to make it. I say, I guess Beyond, or D&D Beyond, that's what I'm fucking getting confused with. D&D Beyond, I think, is the one he's using, right? Because I have a weak stomach, exactly. Well, +2 is pretty good. And you get things like magic items, of course, and shit. How I recommend building is more like this, though. Like, even it out, because... Here. This is like... the best diagram to do. Ready? Let's see if I can change the pen color. Thank God, I just realized. Okay. Let's get a bigger space to draw on. Alright. If you, let's say, yeah, there's strength. There's dex. there's Constitution, there's Intelligence. Actually, I'm dumb. I could just do this. All right. So say you're good with this with a +4 and this with a +4, right? Let me tell you why you built your character wrong. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna go. I got it. I'm going to eat. Okay, no problem. But for all the people in chat, let me explain why this is wrong. Your weapons and armor will use one of these things, not both. So you can kind of dump dexterity and focus on strength, but then again, this is what I was saying with, you don't really want to dump anything and have like -4 or -2 wisdom, because I mean you can if that's what you want to RP. I don't want to limit like your RP choices, but it ends up limiting your RP choices if you are forced to sit out of a situation by the group, right? That's what, from years of experience, that's just how it happens. It always goes, it defaults to who has the highest number in that stat, they're gonna do the thing, right? But no one really focuses on like Constitution, right? If you're like a rogue, you're gonna do dexterity. Your strength, you're a fighter or a barbarian. Intelligence, if you're like a wizard. Charisma for sorcerer, or warlock, because that's like this, your skills and actions are typically based on those things. But again, why you don't want to build it too high and you want to even it out, because when you split the group, right, and say you have one person that's bad with wisdom and one person that's bad with wisdom, the one person that's good with wisdom and the other person that's bad with wisdom, right? Let's say that everyone dumped a stat. No one knows how to build their fucking characters. It says I rolled a 1 for API. I don't even know. Which app are you using? Maybe I lied to you. Maybe D&D Beyond was the one I was thinking of. I'm sorry. D&D Beyond is the official character sheet. The problem is that there are races and stuff that you have to pay for. So I was like thinking, what's a free one that has the things you would need? But this is the one that's like way more accurate. You can even roll the dice in the app. But anyway, try again after a short rest. Okay, so that just means like you used a skill. Don't worry about that. If you use an like a spell or a class skill, that's either it's a long rest or short rest, it's broken up into, right? A short rest can be like 5-15 minutes. Long rest is like you're going to sleep for the night, right? Certain things like robotic races, they get a little star. Robots and elves don't, they don't have to sleep for as long. I just created my character and it said that. Interesting. Okay, yeah, so short rest, it's not, you can actually just like find the UI and click short rest, and it'll like rest you up. But like if you're using an app that is calculating for those, it's cool that they do, because I'm starting to learn how to use those more as a DM. But anyway, back to the example. If everyone's bad at making their characters, if you all have negatives in the check, it's not like you're bad at making your character, but it's just like a niche thing, like a condition, right? It's a poison wall, and there's an item that you just got to retrieve on the other side and come back, right? But it's only in the room with these people. So these guys can't roll. They can't help. Well, you're fucked now, right? You have a negative to your roll. So for progress, so you're gonna sit here constantly rolling everyone until you've been poisoned, and then you come back through. You get extra poison because you fail both times, right? So like it just does an immediate bit of damage and it extends the duration or something, right? Whatever the effect is of the trap. Erase some stuff. The reason why you would want it evened out. Say you're the only one that built your character right in the campaign. We got negative, plus, yours is evened out, right? You're just a 0, like this. Why also you don't want a 1. You never want a negative right? You could take this 11, make this 10, make this 10, and you don't have a -1. Same thing. It's every 2 points. That, exactly. It's every 2 points, you get a point for this. That's the rule. So you don't really want to put 1 point into something at the cost of a negative. What you would want to do, I'm Batman. Yeah, exactly. If you want to make a Batman character, that's fucking perfect. I love that idea, right? You're just a vigilante and you're a rogue, right? Like you're just cosplaying as Batman. Like what do you think Batman thinks and how he acts in these situations? And that we can get into alignment, right? But before we do that, that's again why I think he built his character incorrectly. You should put this point here, make these 10s. Because if even for RP, you can make your character generally dumb without it being a wisdom thing, right? It could be an intelligence and wisdom thing. The fact that you're just average means you don't really know too much. So you don't have to be negative to act dumb, right? But it does help. And if you want to, then you can make it like a -1 if you're going to have like, say this could be 12 and then +1 if this were 9. Then yeah, do that, right? That's what you really want. But that isn't the amount of points that they give you by default, so you can't do that. Don't do it. Anyway, back to the example. Negative, it's pretty obvious. These guys can't roll. You have to go and get the MacGuffin. I'll draw a little key. On the other side of fog wall of poison, right? We'll draw a little skull and crossbones. Looks terrible. But anyway, never mind. I'm back, man. Anyway, so this person is just going to say, hey, you should try, not because you have a positive, but because you just have a better chance than me. And then you get to be the main character. No, I'm just kidding. And then you get to like feel like you've contributed, but you aren't building for that situation. You aren't like making your character the hardy Constitution man. You're just more Constitution points than the guy who made it a dump stat. But you didn't need to make a dump stat here, is my point. This could just be 2 10s. And also dexterity doesn't need to be with strength. You can have your strength modifier calculated instead of dex. Also +2 is the basic thing. So I would add 2 points to this, make it 16 and +3. And then like 2 points to charisma. And that is so that when you're talking to NPCs and trying to convince them with either deception or, because you're always going to wind up talking to someone unless you're just in a arena situation. This is just my D&D tutorial of how, as like a dungeon master that became a player for a bit, how I would make my player character. Yeah, even it out, because your weapons and armor can use your strength. You don't need to use both dex and strength. But then it goes back to that rule. If this is just 0, right? In that same scenario where you have the negative guy, the positive guy, you, and another negative person, right? Big old grid. You still just get picked because you're at 0 and not negative. So I love to even out my stats. And I should state the reason it's like that is because D&D starts you at 8s for everything, which is -1. That's why he has 9 here. So he was given the choice to put the point, but he just, you know, wasn't too sure about the rules. So if you want to be charismatic, you can easily split your points to be more effective, and you still are exactly built how you want to be. You're not the wisest, not because you're negative, but just because you're average. You don't like know anything outside of what your character would know as a warrior or whatever like your background that you pick, which is a different stat. Okay, that's my advice for that. Also, you don't have the saves. That's what I'm looking for. The saves and the abilities. What the fuck kind of barbarian are you? Actually, you don't get to pick to level 3. But yeah, if we're gonna play D&D as a community, I want my players to feel like they can do what they want and they're not restricted because of like game mechanics, right? If you understand the game mechanics, you can take advantage of them better. So, and that is kind of like the general thing, just that first part of like how to use the skills. If you explain that to someone outside of combat, because like people have probably played a turn-based RPG, but how unique D&D is with use your imagination and interact with the world however you can and want to is how the rules allow it, right? Any dungeon master can be worse by limiting the player, saying you can't play the game, right? Like the D&D has a rule set. Some of these rules I'm not gonna follow, right? I mean, it's a lot of people do that, but like to do it to like 90% of the rules, you might as well just not be playing D&D. Just go play a different system. You don't need to play D&D. But I do love Dungeons and Dragons, obviously, because my mods are for D&D. I am actually pretty happy. Holy shit. I'm still tripping on this number. It was like 800 before when I checked. God damn. So yeah, I learned how to make animated characters just as a mod, and now we're sitting here talking about game design. But it also comes back to this, D&D and all of that, because when I didn't think I could make a video game, like when I didn't know it was possible, and I had zero knowledge, right? I have zero YouTube tutorials, watched and followed and rewatched and making sure that I know what the fuck they're actually trying to teach. Then I understood how to like make a game like this, right? Like actually put things together. But originally I didn't know shit. So, but the D&D was like if I'm making a game, this is how I would make it. So I like video gamified Dungeons and Dragons, and I think that's why my friends made me a forever DM. Let's fly around for a second. Because you should play test your game. Might as well. Back before I knew, I accidentally hit on the mouse and keyboard and the controller. Okay. Well, actually, no, let's see if we can change the player model, right? So here, I'll show you what I'm doing. This character has a camera attached to him, so when I activate them, you can actually see in the game world. This is where I hid. This is what it feels like. The game model. Here's humanoid girl. Humanoid guy. With the shoulder pads, the new elbow pads, shoulders, the hand plates, the helmet. Anyway, gotta open this up, go to armature. I have to write a script to do this manually in the engine if I want you to be able to swap out your character. So we get this, grab the animator, put it in this animator. Where's the interaction particles? There it is. Okay. Interaction particles. I'm sure there's more stuff that we have to set up, but this is like the template. It's actually inactive in the scene. What we're doing is we have a game manager. Anytime someone inputs something, it spawns that one of those people, but with the device. What is happening? I'm gonna try not to click. Okay, yeah. It's just when I'm clicking around while the game is loading, it's registering those like it's playing. So that's why it's signing in the mouse and keyboard, because I was like clicking around in the menus. Anyway, so now I'm using a controller. So we changed the character. No longer the elf, and the trails are down by the feet. Everything's working. The collider should be accurate too. We just bump into this. Can walk over it. But yeah. I am really happy with how far we've come, but I have like a game world designed for this game I'm playing right now, that is sort of based off my homebrew campaign for years, right? Like I made my own story, I made my own game system, it was inspired by D&D is a better way to phrase it, because my friends the whole time kind of knew while playing it, like, this isn't D&D. We called it by its name. I had like a name for it, and then we called it that. We didn't really say we're playing D&D because there was so many different system changes and things I've incorporated. But like just the basic thing of rolling a dice, like you're not even rolling a 1d20 in like my game for like a long time. 1d20 is like one of the last dice that you get as like a reward. So anyway, just like to state how drastically different it was after years of developing it. So like me and my friends were playing that. I created like its own lore and its own world, just more so that we could play it. And in the back of my mind, it was like, maybe one day I can make a video game. This is the setting and world I would make it in. And now I have the capability to do so. Like with all of those assets you saw, I have like way more. But not just owning assets that other people made, but from fucking up my own for so long. I know how to like customize the ones that I've bought, at least, right? So that's what I feel like a game designer or game developer, an indie developer, should be able to do, is every part of the game, you know how it ties back into the core design, right? In its literal practical purpose, like in terms of coding, you know how programming works. If you want to know how like sound design works, you can be like a sound guy, you could be a map design guy, right? Like I want to only design cool maps and I'm famous for designing cool maps, or I want to design bosses and boss fights, right? Like that's probably what the game industry has in the AAA sector based on what people talk about, right? Like you go in and you're like the 3D animator, or you are the 2D texture and illustrations person, right? Like you're an artist, you have a portfolio of 2D art, anime character portraits. The game company comes to you and is like, we need 300 anime character portraits. Can we buy your services to make those for us and the license to use those characters? So, and then they go on to make their game with the assets. Or you do it like how I'm doing it. Like I said, you buy like a big old pack that everyone has access to, and the community kind of knows. There's like that one house, right? There's like the horror game house that everyone has access to. I forget which game it is, but the Game Grumps played it, and it wasn't a horror game at first, and they're like walking around the house. And then the next time they walked into that house, it was in a different game of a different genre. And it was like, this is literally that house, but it's just the asset, right? Like they just bought that pack. So that happens a lot. And you can make a really cool game concept like flipping assets. But I think, like I said way at the beginning of it, when you are customizing the assets so that you can tell a very specific environmental story, right? Like you need a corpse killed in a particular way, like its head cut off or cut right down the middle, or just its right arm cut off, or a main character missing a limb later on. Like those kinds of things you're going to want to know how to do. So as an indie developer, it's better to learn like 3D modeling and texturing, and then also how to import it into the game engine and stuff, and how to set it up physics wise so that like the player can bump into it. It's got a ragdoll if it needs to. However you make your game, there's a million bajillion ways to make a video game. I mean, we were talking about this with James, his professor or whatever, said that there's an infinite amount of ways to code something. It's just more of like getting yours to work. It's like, yeah, I've coded this free 3D movement of like up and down, and you move around, but it also rotates you based on your movements and stuff. And also the animator is my custom animations to sync up with your movement, which I know how I will flesh out, but I want to like coordinate it, you know? No backflip. Actually, there is a backflip. I made a knockback animation for my fighting game where you are flipping forward like with your leg out and you're doing like a cool kick flip, and then of course there's like the spiraling back knockback like Smash Bros animation. I just have to go open that game project to fish that animation out, and because I don't have it imported into this one, and that's a pain in the ass. So just gonna have to take my word for it this one time. Normally I pull up the proof, but that's just gonna be like a whole 30-minute load time for one little animation that's like 12 frames. But you could download my game on itch.io, and then you can pick another player, and you can see the animation. Because it's in my game that I released. This one. But I made a backflip in this one. I guess this one is the one I don't consider a game because it's a prototype. It's like back when this is like the first thing I learned how to make, like hitboxes and colliders, learning how the matrix works, learning how to like call references to the animators, getting meshes in, texturing them. There are no textures actually here, but this is when I was learning models, right? I made a lot of or I made a couple of the animations, like the aerial attacks are all me and stuff. IO getting shut down. Really? That's crazy. That's an island. I mean, to be fair, I want to upload on Steam because I made a local multiplayer game, is what I'm currently showing off, my game, right? Where am I? Wait, where am I? There I am. But this works with Steam's remote play feature. So like you could play with your friend. Like if I just uploaded this project, I exported it as it is, uploaded it onto Steam, and you downloaded it, right, for free. You could, your friend, and I like enabled the settings in the Steam UI and stuff. Your friend can request remote play, sign in, and use their controller to play from like the other side of the planet, right? Free internet connection, online multiplayer with Steam. I programmed that. There's the input manager here to the right. But as you can see, I made a manager, player input manager split screen script. I made this. And it overrides this because the aspect ratio doesn't work horizontally or vertically, I mean. So like first player on top, and then we get another controller. Where's my other controller? There it is. I'm gonna plug it in and sign it in. We can get 3 players. I'm gonna have to undo my cam, so I'm sorry, I guess no cam for the rest of the stream. But if it works at least. Alright, it's plugged in. Gonna load in here at the bottom. Wait for this to register and load. And then it should be good. There we go. So you see how my camera's on the top? The input manager script, like the default Unity one, doesn't do that. I like the controller drift. He's just floating off into space. What the fuck? He's just gone. He's just gone. Anyway, at least you know that the inputs work on each individual device, right? Everyone's moving. So yeah, the script I coded, the manager, the split screen, it allows me to do horizontal and vertical, so you can do like, you know, layouts in different ways. We're gonna go back to just a single player, and I'm gonna unplug my other controller because it can drift. Here we go. It is good that that is working though, and like one controller isn't controlling 2 players, because that is a possible thing that can happen. But what I want to do, I'm thinking about making this like you come up and you interact with it, right? Beep 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 beep, and you'll be able to like customize your character's helmet and armor, and then might make a separate station that looks similar, that lets you or maybe not look similar, but for now it'll look similar, and it'll let you scan for like missions nearby, and then you'll get, again, local space stations. Still not certain how I want to do the, I've also coded it so that each space station is scanned by the like UI, as you could see the arrows pointing at it. But you'll use that to scan for stations as well, and you're going to be running around doing a bunch of different shit out in space. So I might even introduce like mech suits and the like, and some crazy shit, because I could like 3D model them and make them destructible. Because each of these I made modular, so I can like take this bottom part and turn it off, right? Oh, so now there's a second player. I was doing mouse and keyboard on accident, but now this part's gone in the engine and the hitbox is gone. So like I can put it back on, boom, right? I even made the accurate enough hitboxes you can fly into the thruster, so I might make that like a little damage thing. But yeah, a little progress report on the game I'm making. It started, I mean, the first time I showed this off, it was gray template characters on a blank plane with nothing around them. Like the first time I showed it off anyway. And now I have like a bunch of systems I coded in that are like better than the Unity systems. I was like, scoot over Unity, your systems suck. I'm making my own. I coded it, and then I even coded the script so that the the option to do everything is functional in the inspector in Unity, because normally you wouldn't have access to these variables to tell it to do this stuff, but it's like a boolean that I made a drop down menu and stuff. So I even made this script functional for like, I could like give it to other people, you know, like if you're a game designer, you can use this. And I'll open it and let you guys see it. I don't care. It's like less than 500 lines, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Only like 200 lines to fix your fucking multiplayer split screen Unity. Come on. What are you doing? Anyway, it subscribes to the action events, the input actions of joining and leaving, and it makes sure to get rid of the camera and reset everybody's positions if one leaves. Actually, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. If I delete him, will it just work? Yeah, okay. So if I just delete a player, oh, yeah, it just works. So if I delete this guy, now, yeah, now it's the mouse and keyboard player. That's actually crazy that it works so well that I don't even need to code anything for it. But hey, actually no, yeah, it's the rotate towards. Oh, okay, that's not even, that's a different manager. So this script is my rotation. I just need to make it so that if the object is null, you can see how really simple this script is. I just need to make this one so that like if the object that's supposed to be rotating is no longer around, it is fine, and it just removes it from the list and doesn't call it anymore. Just for each. I as soon as I learned how for each statements worked, I learned how to program. Like I watched a tutorial, and then I got to the tutorial of like scripting like for statements and lists and different like arrays and stuff, and my brain like I had to watch that video like 5 times to understand it. Guess who's back? Welcome back, Vixen. I'm actually going over my scripts and how I fixed Unity's multiplayer camera because theirs doesn't work how mine is working right now. So I just want to give people a disclaimer, right? So my Wi-Fi was bugging. Damn, I feel that. My shit be busted sometimes. You can also collide into other players. Barely. No, you can. You just slide off of them. Whoa, I look like I slipped through them. Think. Anyway. I made the collider really thin. Just a tube. Oh, I don't have the thing. That explains quite a bit. Here we are. So that's the player collider. It doesn't rotate with you. I should make it a rigid body collider so that it can rotate around and bump into things, and you can actually like push other players. Actually, we could test something right now that I've been hesitant to test. Yeah, I can't. See, the thing is, okay, so now I should be able to push this guy around. Now he doesn't have a rigid body. Okay, never mind. Make him do a flip. That's so funny that, damn, when if Val gonna be on screen. Actually, we showed it before. Valorant Valorant requires a system restart, so I would have to end stream and restart my computer if I wanted to play Valorant. We did download it though. It is downloaded and updated. Everything works. But you know, sometimes you get got. Also, I already know what the bug is there. I should advise people who are getting into Unity. Whoa, I guess my Wi-Fi bug and all of those messages came up at once. Anyway, see how the blood particle effect right there out in the middle of space, like right by my character's head to the right, just going off, even though I'm like a million miles away. That's because I have this big ass collider. Where is it? Where's the scan collider? Where are you? I know you're there. That's the camera, menus. Is it under armature? Okay, yeah, it is. So this has 1,000 like scale. I don't even know what unit this is. I'm gonna say meters. So 1,000 meter by 1,000 meter because it's essentially how far it goes. Next stream then. Yeah, so 100% I will do. Well, we're just vibing out, you know. If you promise to come back, I'll restart my stream right now. Are you cool with that? I'm always like scared to restart because the algorithm does not like that, but it's more so for you guys because like if you're watching the stream, I restart and then it doesn't recommend it to you, and then you're like, well, now I'll never know. You know, it's like, well, and then you find out later I streamed it. It's like, oh, he did go live, it just didn't notify me the second time. It does not like notifying people again. It's like, stop spam stream. I understand though, it doesn't want to reward people for like constantly going live because then you'd have bots like going on and off and on and off and on and off and on and off to just spam notify people. That would be fucking annoying. Or like right before you start stream, you like start and end stream, start and end stream, start and end stream, start stream, right? Like right when you were gonna start, so none of those starts mattered. But they notify people like 20 times. You should make space organ. This is why programmers are a problem, because like we just use simple logic like that and then we break a system. People are like, how do people find these weird glitches? It's like, it's typically the people that make those kinds of systems could find the errors in them, because it's like, I didn't account for this in my system, so I doubt you accounted for it in yours, because I made mine weird as shit. So I know you didn't bump into this problem because you're probably smarter than me. But because you're smarter than me, you didn't even encounter this error, so you probably didn't account for it. You should make a space horror game. I did actually want to incorporate horror elements into this game of like large eldritch monsters just floating around in space. Could you imagine you're like going around, you're fixing your space station, and then like Subnautica Leviathan creature just floats by? I was thinking, kind of spoilers, making it non-hostile, like the largest one, but making other big ones that are hostile. But then like, you just imagine you're just fixing it and then you're just like, oh, and there's just like an eye next to you, right? You're in space and there's just an eye next to you. You're not underwater, you're in space. That would be horrific, right? It's just like a gigantic eye. Like for scale, we'll make eye for scale here. Sphere, zero it out. We'll make it 500 big and out by 100. No, 1,000. Which way is it? Which way is it? There we go. Imagine that just looming. Actually, I think we can go 500 because of its size. So imagine that. Just a big old monster. You're right, you're just working on your thing, you're not worried about it. You look anywhere else, you don't even notice it, right? And then you get to a point where you just turn and then you're like, oh. And then it's so big that like, as you approach, or as it gets near, right? You're like, oh, well, I'm moving straight, I'm not moving up or down. Yeah, you got a threat now. Multiple different fast travels. Yeah, I do also want to make warp points that you unlock in different sectors of space and stuff. I have like kind of a general plan, like I mentioned, but the more I talk about it, the more it's like someone might go, oh, that's a good idea. And then I don't incorporate one of those good ideas, right? Like, or what they thought was a good idea. I think later on, like, oh, it's actually a shitty idea, I'm gonna not do that. but they thought it was a good idea. And it's like, it actually makes it like a negative point to the game. It's like, oh, I actually wanted that system and now it doesn't have it, right? So that's why I try not to talk about things until I show them off in the game, because it's like, look, even if I remove it later, it's like, well, it was planned, but I had to test it out to make sure. So if I talk about something and never incorporate it, or I incorporate it but you never see it, it'll be like, oh damn, I wonder what that was like. But if you saw me test it and then I'm like, that sucked, and trust me, you don't want that, at least you can, some people might trust me, right? Because I made the game. Anyway, also Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the map is so big that it needs multiple ways to get around the map. Yeah, you tap into portals, turns out it's connected to hell. Exactly. That is literally Warhammer's story. Like, not even kind of. That is literally what happens in Warhammer 40,000. The warp is where everyone derives their magic powers and where everyone uses to, like, warp around, ironically. But the warp is where the evil chaos gods live, and that's their home. And that is literally the lore. That is just how that works. That's the funniest thing. For real, yeah, that's literally the Warhammer 40,000 lore. The God Emperor got his powers by going into the warp and like slaying things and like leaving the warp. Like, I think they remade the lore, so I actually don't know if that's the canon one or not. But originally, that was the story, or it might be currently the story, where all of his Primarchs, all of his children, the 20 chapters, they all got a piece of his godhood, but he got that from the warp, which is the chaos hell. That's where everyone gets their powers. And it's actually blasphemous to know that you get killed by the, like, royal guard. They, like, clean up loose ends and stuff. I actually love flying around in this game, just zooming. Like, it's so satisfying to just zoom. That's how you know you coded the fuck out of it, when you're, like, just zooming around and you're like, do I even need to add anything to this game? This is fun enough. I also programmed, I should show because they're here, tracks. So these race tracks, look at this, it's a curved racetrack. They kind of show you here. It's better if we look at it in here. I hate games that do not make it equal to free-to-play players. 1,000 billion trillion %. I agree. As someone who grew up as a free-to-play player, I just showed you I have 1,000 hours in a pay-to-win game, and I joked about being a whale, but I did not have the gear. I was not actually a whale, so it does suck. So I feel that. I hate when pay-to-win games, right, I could aim the track as well, which is crazy. So, like, as the players are in it, it could be, like, moving. But, anywho, I can also make these tracks exactly how I want, right? Like, see these curves? The Z curve is this axis, right? Wait, let's move it along the Z. Yeah, it's forward, right? So if we adjust this one from being straight, we add a key, pull it up. How far is that? Is that 0.1? Yeah. And we'll add a key and pull it like way the fuck over here. Now it's gonna be like a zigzag track. Ready? Bam. Oh, I made it way too big. Look at that. I think it's huge. What she said. That's a big ass racetrack though. But I can set the distance, the track length and stuff, so how many spaces there are between the rings. I'm gonna reprogram it, actually. Like, this is the real time racing. I'm gonna reprogram it so I can like spawn obstacles along the track, and you're gonna be like avoiding things. Well, either way, I gotta go, and I'll be on the next stream probably. Okay, well then, no worries. Glad we could talk about game design and making games, and hopefully I inspired people that thought maybe like they'll never make it in their lifetime, or they can never really do the thing they thought, to go try, because you never know. If you told me that I made just this character model that you're looking at, I'd be like, you're fucking crazy. That's like my dream. But I got it like way sooner than I thought, and I'm like now improving upon it, right? I'm like animating and shit, so like making custom racetracks for them to zoom around in now, which is fucking dope. I also want to make it so there's the line that sets the track. I like how my character's pointing. Is going to increase your race speed, or just like increases your speed and camera draw distance. So let's see, where is the speed? The hell? Oh, it's closed. There we go. So if you adjust these values, right? I think it's this one. Yep. We go to body. Set this to 0.5 now. It's gonna look like I'm zooming. Ready? Look at that shit. Look at that shit. We're going way faster as well. But I want to set it. Actually, this is. Oh, it's. I meant to do 0.5. There we go. I was like, I don't know why I went way too far. But how it like the camera pulls away from you along the Z-axis. That's actually like a racing effect, right? Like when you zoom in a video game, like you hit a boost, they typically program it for the camera to hang back a couple of seconds, like that. Literally, what's happening right here. So that you can kind of like feel like, oh wow, you're so fast, and then they even program it to like catch you back up to you. So like it corrects itself past your zoom. But yeah. So I'm like, I want to code that effect to happen like while you're close enough, but as soon as you leave the ring distance, it's like, oh, your speed resets to normal. So it's like you're in the race as long as you're in the race, but as soon as you fall out, your speed goes out, and you're like, oh shit, I need to get back in the race. So yeah. And then look, the track is like way over there. I really am proud of how far I've come, but I do want to add a ton of things like the interact system. I have it right now, so it's like a scan interact that triggers on your character, but it's also modular, so I could change out the interact action with this secondary, and then I can make it like a toggle interaction or a switch interaction. So like you go up to something and it changes your interaction to switch, and then you can switch like something on and off, or like a trap, or open a door, or so. Most of the reason why most or like things aren't fully implemented is I'm like setting up the interaction system, and as long as I can make the foundation good, I can like keep implementing things and counting for things, adding new systems and fleshing it out. That's kind of all that I'm looking for. We've actually streamed for like 2.5 hours. We're kind of done. Let's go back into Counter-Strike. I'm gonna leave that open. Let's go one game. Right, and actually we'll have the task manager open while we launch to show you. I don't have anything fishy. Something is running on my some fishy shit. Like someone's scamming me with all those systems. Anyway, here we are. Let's go with this one. One we haven't done, huh? I'm probably going to restart my computer after this and play Valorant with my brother. So I'm gonna be warmed up for tomorrow. We'll do Valorant stream. We'll try. A noob tries Valorant for the not the first time. I can't clickbait that because it's actually I don't like lying in the clickbait. I like wording it funny so that when you click and then you find out what the clickbait is, you go, you fucking. You moron. You know what I mean? Like it makes you feel smart for understanding the clickbait. Jesus Christ with that lag. It wasn't really lag, it was like an animation stutter. Ready? Ah, I almost got him. Almost got him. We're gonna PP rush him, ready? We're gonna PP rush him. You won't know what the fuck happened. I wanted that so fucking bad. You have no idea. He ducked like it did something. He ducked like that mattered. I killed them all? I killed them all? Oh my god. Oh my god. I almost got my 5 fucking kills. That's how you know I'm not hacking. I would have got all of them. Would have been impressive. Oh my god. Did I hit that guy? Did I fucking hit that guy? I'm like trying to open the Rust console to check if I hit him. It's not I don't think that's a thing in this game. I don't know if it is, it's cool, but I was like, wait. Was that a person? It was. Watch this, watch this, watch this. Gotcha, bitch. Was that a person? I think that was a bot we got. I'm sad. I was in X Games mode just now. I saw the timer counting down. I was getting sick with it. Why is the Halo music playing? It just what the fuck was that? I'm drinking coffee at 4 p.m. It tastes so good though. I'm gonna get too much practice tonight. I'm just gonna warn you guys. I'm going to get a bunch of practice tonight playing Valorant because I'm gonna be playing with my bro. And then on top of that, I'm gonna be coffeeed the fuck up. So I'm probably gonna actually get good practice in. So tomorrow, if I'm just like randomly godlike, that's why. That's because I'm fucking. I was on crack practicing. No, caffeine. Essentially the same thing. I try not to drink caffeine too much. Like I'll drink like 1 cup of like a small cup of coffee. But then at times I'll get like a monster and I'm like, oh, I'm having heart palpitations. I'm feeling my chest wobble. Not beat, but wobble. Oh, we got lucky. Motherfucker, peek me, peek me. Ready, ready, ready? God, I'm so good it hurts. I'm so bad it hurts. Alright. Dual wield. I missed the like 1, 2, 3. I think I shot 4 shots or 5 shots. Now you'll see why these are on my bars. Oh, I shot a watermelon. I was like, what was that blood splat behind him? You guys think I could get a Zeus kill? Think I could get a Zeus kill from here? Oh, let's turn the volume up. I hear him. Oh no! Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Oh my god. Whoa, what the fuck? Was that a player that just shot me? No, it was bot squad. That was insane. That guy, if that wasn't a player, or if that was a player that just snapped to my fucking head like that, that was suspicious. That was what cheating was like. I haven't snapped to anything like that. That was fucking gnarly. That was like 1 frame pixel visible, and he was perfect. Peek me. I fucking dare you. I fucking dare you, you cowardice op using little shit. Imagine getting last bulleted. Peek me, peek me, peek me. Fuck! I saw him move, but I just didn't move. I want to do one of those streams. I want to just gamer rage. Like, I am upset at you. I'm so fucking mad right now. Everyone is shooting at me, killing my targets, and running on. Ooh, oh, okay. What a time to be sneaking. What the fuck? What the fuck? Practice, shooting range practice, shooting range practice. Healing up, healing up, healing up. Fuck your bonus weapon. Oh, I really was trying for double headshot there. I'm gonna be real. Just the panic. Panic in Skywalker. That guy just jumped into my fucking gun. I don't even know how else to do this. I'm fucking laughing so hard I missed. Oh, AK clip. What the fuck was that, bro? He jumped and was like, I'm right here. Like, he even turned towards me and what, not shooting. What the fuck, bro? I'm bad. I don't know why I was up on the railing. What the fuck? I was trying to get a good view. Mm, mm, mm-hmm. 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 I fucking dare you. Ah, God, alright. This is one of my favorite weapons in the game. Ready? Ready? Come on, dude. Something's gotta give. Peek me, peek me, peek me, peek me. Ah. I think that's why they named it that. Shot him in the booty. I shot him in the head. Hey Ma, what's up? You wanna say hi? Oh, my glasses, thank you. Forgot these in the car. Thank you. I don't like that, man. I don't like that he's using an op non-stop. To be fair, I'm using a M4, which is like one step down. It's like a step and a half. 8K would be a step down, and then this is the next thing. This is like the best thing I have available that's not an op. And we write the SCAR off entirely. If you say SCAR, peek me, bitch. That's the confidence you need. You need to be pressing the trigger down, and then as soon as that fucking first pixel shows up, you gun it. The hesitation of wondering, is there a person there? Is there a person there? There is a fucking person there. You know, that's why you pre-fire. I just heard someone spawn. We're gonna shoot to kite him this way. Get botted. What? Now it looks like I'm shooting. I mean, I'm shooting really slow, but... Tech 9! Hit him with the West Coast Chopper, brother. West Coast Chopper. Fuck! Oh my god, I hit him in the head, too. I put mad respect on Tech 9's name, just that. I killed like fucking 10 people with a gun in deathmatch. I don't think that was the West Coast chopping he was talking about. I mean, his name is Tech 9 in reference to the gun, so it is. You mean gang members are violent against this system of oppression that... No, I'm not gonna go there. We got this. We're keeping positive vibes. Though, respect. It's my fight to win. Ready, go. No, God, he was a player. And he was a good player. He didn't press up. He was waiting for me. Ready? Fuck. Fuck. Peek me, I fucking dare you. Peek me, I fucking dare you. He fucking peeked me. I dared him. I didn't have to hit you with that, I'm sorry. Oh my god, don't look at me. Don't look at me. It would have been cool. I can't really bunny hop, but I don't know how. You gotta like... I genuinely have no fucking clue. That, I guess, should be the dead giveaway that I'm not cheating. My accuracy, fantastic. Bunny hopping, literally haven't ever hit one on stream. Fuck, that was like the closest I ever got. I've watched so many tutorials and I just can't do it. I'm not even gonna say I've never even watched a tutorial. I've tried so many times. I just fucking can't. Well, I don't need to move. They come to me and I fucking kill them. Downrange. Who needs movement when you got aim like this? I have a monitor that's like 10 feet across. I'm playing on a fucking silver screen. That was a player that was jumping. There's no way that that was a fucking human, or that was a bot. It was a bot. Bot Rex just spam jumping. Fuck. I'm bad. Jorg Vertigim. I just shot him in the dick. How to peek. Clearing corners. Alright, watch. Ready? Right? He could be checking the door, hiding in the corner to watch you get through. This way, right? And then you back up, go around, get across to check your corners. He had a one-shot weapon. There's not much we could have done there. Here, this is how to clear. Down a hallway, right? There's a bunch of places that they could be. You check your back, get vengeance. Alright, watch. Ready? Boom. You peek one corner. That one's hard because it's a double peek, actually. Okay. I fucking dare you. I fucking dare you. No! Oh, God. I'm a rat. I'm a little rat bastard for that, but it's okay. That's like the most accurate gun in the game. I missed my fucking shot. I wasn't crouching. I thought I heard footsteps, but I wasn't sure, so I double checked. 98 damage, and I shot him through something, so if I just hit him, he would have died. You got close. You got pretty close. GG's. 1, 2, 3. It was literally just 3 of us. Alright. That is what I said I would end stream, right? Dead game. No. Alright. Tomorrow we try Valorant out. I'm gonna be practicing tonight with my bro. Clearly I know how to play Counter-Strike. I didn't know people were positive on Valorant. But you know what? I'm open. I didn't know I knew people that played it that much. But it's not like Steam where it shows me people like this on the right side, where like everyone I know playing, and if they're playing, the last time they played, if they fucking own it or not, if they wish to own it. So, anywho, thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.